This video is all about the UI on my projects. I'm going to keep this quite short as it's pretty much the same as my last HUD project. I have a link to that below, but I feel as though it's important to show what I've changed or added, which is a lot quicker to do with the video format. This is the HUD of the player. As I just said, it's pretty much the exact same as the one I made in the previous project. The main difference is instead of a stamina bar, I have an XP and level bar. The way this works is I have a maximum and current XP on the player blueprint. When the current XP equals the max XP, then it increases the level by 1, and then sets the current XP to 0. That information is relayed here, and then works the exact same way as the health bar in terms of working out percentage. I also don't have a mini-map as I didn't want one for this project. I also added the money bag concept that I did in an experimental project. Now for the main menu. This is the screen that is launched at the start of the game, and the first thing the player will see. I first made this background level so it would give you an idea of the enemy spawns, the models, the look, and the general atmosphere of the game before you even started playing. I then made this so you could quit the game, change options, and start the game. Unfortunately, the options button didn't manage to get implemented due to time constraints. This would be where the player could edit the camera, change the aim design, the volume of the sound, and stuff like that, as I talked in the feedback video. Also, just before I move on, there is also the in-game menu. This is pretty much the exact same, except it's open while you're playing the game, and instead of quitting the game, it saves the character and returns you to this menu. This is the main thing I worked on for the UI, choosing your character and or deleting them. I'll get more into how the save and delete works in a future video. The easiest way to explain how you navigate the menu is to show it in action. There are only 3 save slots, so these are your only choices. In case you want to make a new character, you can go to the deleted save and then select the character you want to delete. When you finally start and choose a character, it will take you to the world menu. This is the core progression of the game. When you start from scratch, you are level 1, which only allows you to go into the normal world. However, when you reach certain levels, it unlocks new worlds to explore. The only playable ones are normal, water, and haunted, though playable is used loosely. Currently, water unlocks at 3, haunted at 5, and experimental at 15. These are what I feel are a nice progression, with 15 being super high as a developer only, as it's really hard to reach that level. This pretty much covers all the HUD you interact with, apart from one gimmicky UI, the loading screen. The loading screen is just a way for the game to procedurally generate without the player being able to see it. I've not learned how to do a proper loading screen yet, and I only added this as a last second thing so I didn't have time to learn how to make it work properly anyway. The way this works is it chooses a random percentage to increase by, within a certain range. The amount of percentage was chosen by how long it takes on average for the level to load. This doesn't always work, but it does the trick pretty well for the most part. That's pretty much everything for the UI. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.